Hi, good morning. My team chose the topic of good health and well-being and we will speak about it today. My team is confirmed by Jair Concepcion Chable Sánchez, Mariana Ramos León, Oscar Germán Ug Guerrero, Gerle Bisaiche Osorio, Víctor Daniel Romero Más, and me, Kevin de Jesús Mis López. Okay, let's go. What is good health and well-being? Is an organization that searches ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being at all ages because it's essential for the sustainable development. Since the creation of the Millennium Development Goals, there have been historic achievements in reducing child mortality, improving maternal health and tackling VIH-Sida and other diseases. Since 1990, maternal mortality fell by 45% and worldwide there has been an over 50% decline in prevented child deaths globally. Significant progress was made in increasing life expectancy and reducing some of the common murders associated with child and maternal mortality. SDG 3 aspires to ensure health and well-being for all, including a body commitment for end the epidemics of SIDA, tuberculosis, malaria, and other communicable diseases by 2030. It also aims to achieve the universal health coverage and provide access to effective medicine and vaccines for all. And for finish, the targets are reduce maternal mortality and preventive deaths under 5 years of age, 5 communicable disease, reduce mortality from non-communicable disease and promote mental health, prevent and treat substance abuse, reduce road injuries and deaths, universal access to sexual and reproductive care, family planning and education, achieve universal health coverage, reduce illness and death from hazardous chemicals and pollution, implement the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control.
Reduce illnesses and death from hazardous chemicals and pollution. Objective: the sound management of chemicals and their life cycle so that by 2020 chemicals are used and produced in ways that lead to the minimization of significant adverse effects on human health in the environment. Compounds, chemicals, or materials for health. The danger to health increases when chemicals are not controlled or exceeded. Food additives or substances that are added to food with the objective of modifying the physical, chemicals, and biological characteristics. For example, the modification in transgenic food, for example, the corns, pears, and among many products that were used in natural composition.
Avoid and control toxic products. Many of our activities that we carry out, we expose ourselves to toxic products, though it is not possible to see it with the naked eye, but we can limit the exposure. Our limits are time products that are harmful to health, for example, junk food, hamburgers, and among others. These foods are developed based on of money, preservatives, flooring, and coloring. Chemical pollutant. The question: what is the chemical pollutant? Fine. They are those undersea substances that are present in food as a result of operation carried out in vegetable crops or in livestock and as a result environmental contamination or the equipment used in the preparation and conservation. For example, when raising animals such as chickens, a certain type of substances that alter growth so the animal grow faster or flourish more and in the cultivation of vegetables is almost the same as the are grown certain type of plant and they continue to be taken to laboratories to do experiments and to be able to give improvements to the plant.
What is implemented good framework compensation on tobacco control? This target is a treaty adopted by the 56th World Health Assembly held in Geneva, Switzerland on 21 May 2003. This is the first study negotiated under the auspices of the World Health Organization. The treaty came in force on 27 February 2005. It had been signed by 168 countries and is legally binding in 181 ratifying countries. The WHO FCTC represents a paradigm shift in developing a regulatory strategy to address addictive substances. In contrast to previous drug control treaties, the WHO FCTC asserts the importance of demand reduction strategies as well as supply issues. The WHO FCTC was developed in response to the globalization on the tobacco epidemic. The spread of the tobacco epidemic is facilitated through a variety of complex factors with cross-border effects, including trade liberation and direct foreign investment.
Other factors, such as the global marketing, transnational tobacco advertising, promotion and sponsorship. And the international movement of contraband and counterfeit cigarettes have also contributed to the explosive increase in tobacco use. The objectives of implementing the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control are tax measures to reduce the demand for tobacco, non-price measures to reduce the demand for tobacco, protection from exposure to tobacco smoke, regulation of the contents of tobacco products, regulation of tobacco product disclosures, packing and labeling of tobacco products, education, communication, training, and public awareness, tobacco advertising, promotion and sponsorship, demand reduction measures concerning tobacco dependence and cessation, reduce illicit trade in tobacco products, reduce sales to and by minors, provision of support for economically viable alternative activities. This is all.